We are back here for some more action, and as we're in episode 38 here today in the Road to Glory with Bryce Calhoun here in college football. And today we are getting ready for a matchup here. This is going to be an interesting matchup after we had a nice win, a nice really big comeback there in the fourth quarter in the last episode against the Aggies. Today we're taking on the Razorbacks, who are 2-5 right now overall for the season. They are 2-2 in the SEC, and there you see UGG getting ready for today's game as the Razorbacks are coming into town, and we got to put these little piggies. We gotta stop them. We gotta slow them down here, as of course we can't really overlook them here after, like I said, that win there against the Aggies. You kind of almost think like, okay, this is an easy game. We had no problem against these guys. And well, that's not the case. They beat Oklahoma back in week 7 in a close game, and of course last week they played against Alabama, only came up 20 points short of beating them. So that tells you right there what they can do. They might be, you can't really underestimate a team like this, especially coming off a close big win last week that we got. Of course, the momentum is more of on our side here, but at the same time, I think sometimes when teams have victories like that, or big victories, after 1 week, and they go against a team like this, they kind of overlook them. So we got to kind of make sure we don't overlook the Razorbacks here. There you see Singleton, their quarterback. He had a nice day, a little over 200 yards there for him, a little close to almost 20 yards on the ground there for him on the for the day there rushing. And then of course you see he found receivers like James and Rosie there with a touchdown there, both having a decent day there, but unfortunately came up short, obviously, against the high-powered Alabama squad here. So we'll try to see what we can do here against these guys. Of course, we're trying to get Calhoun on that list of the Heisman Trophy and get some attention for him as well. As after last week, that week game that we had last week, that right there should tell you, we've got some love from the coaches there. We are ranked number 1 now in the nation here instead of number 2. So we definitely jumped up a spot, knocking off Penn State. Now, Penn State even got a win off of Purdue last week. This week they play against Northwestern. But the coaches were so impressed with what we did last week, they put us at number 1. Ohio State stays at number 3 as they got a game this week against Maryland at home. And then, of course, there you see the rest of the top 25 as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Kennesaw State was there in the top 10 there. I think, if I'm not mistaken there. So they're starting to make some noise there for themselves there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them in the college football playoffs. They were there last year, and of course we came up short there. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see them there here in this one. And of course, there you see we're 4-0 in the SEC right now, as you see the Razorbacks there, 2-2 in the SEC. And then, of course, there you see some of the defensive players we have to worry about here, like Jalen Braxton, zone corner. We've been having trouble throwing deep here, and of course he is not going to make it too easy for us as well. Shaw in the middle linebacker position there, he's going to be lurking around in that secondary position as well, watching our eyes, seeing who we're going to be throwing to. And of course he's a run stopper there, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be having him come after us as many times and as often as they can. Singletary, the other corner there that we have to watch out for when they're line up. I'm assuming he'll probably be going up against Evans in this game here today. Collins from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, run stopper on that defensive line of theirs. And of course Spencer, there you see, run stopper from Houston, Texas, 6'2", 240 pounds. He will be a guy there we'll have to watch out for. Ronnie Hill and Metcalf will both be out. Hill has a partial PCL tear, and Metcalf has a ruptured disc. He'll be out for 4 weeks. Hill will be out for 6 weeks there. That's one of their starting halfback and one of their starting corners. So 1st and 10 here. It's a beautiful afternoon here. Got an early game, which is nice. And we'll see how this offense is going to be run today. Last week we were running quite a few RPOs early on. This game so far we've ran a couple, but for the most part here I've been kind of optioning out because I forget that we can call. We have with all the coaching trust that we can change the play on the fly there, like you see here, an audible. So we can definitely audible out of something if I don't care to run that type of play. And we'll see here, we'll drop back, pass there, leading that one there. Nice lead there to get that one to Humphreys as he gets the catch there for the first down at the 44. Well over 2,000 yards now for the season here. And of course, like I said, trying to make a day out of this here and try to see what we can do here and kind of just, crack a few eggs here, see if we can make a nice omelet here against this Razorback squad. Maybe take a little side of bacon off of them here and try to have a nice, healthy win here against them. As we'll see a 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 44-yard line after that unsuccessful run from Robinson coming out of the backfield here. We'll see the pass again. That ball is going to be completed. Nice catch there. That's going to get him down to the It'll be another first there at the 26. So nice pass there. I believe that was to Humphreys again. Coming across the field like that. So now ball at the 26-yard line here. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson here again needs to stay on the inside there because, again, he would have the first down, but decides to go outside and then bounce back inside. Pass here now, getting up to the corner there, and just at the last second there he had it, but it was out of bounds. That was to Humphreys there on that attempted pass. Now 4th and 10 here, but a pass there for Humphreys, but he is well covered there. Not a good call there from Bryce Calhoun on that play. So we'll see here. They'll go ahead and get 3 points there as they'll kick an easy field goal. We'll see a handoff now here as we get on this next drive. And again, the defense really doing a good job, or defense, special teams, whoever it is, doing a good job here. Again, some really good field position here as we're now they're on their 45-yard line here on this drive to start off. 3rd and 3 coming up as we'll see what we can do here on this one. As of course we're just trying to build a big portfolio here. So see a go. Wow, great pass there. That's going to be completed, and that is going to be in the end zone as Evans finds his way with that catch into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, as the senior showing off what he can do here. Look at this pass, and just a great job right in the bucket there for Evans, and he does a great job there getting into the end zone. Nice play. So now ball at the 50-yard line. It's 10-0 here as there's about 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. And again, defense, thank you so much. You guys are doing a great job here. As you see a pass there, that's going to be completed, and that's going to be it for the quarter. So the first quarter goes our way here somewhat. It's 10-0. Got a nice 10-point lead here going into the second quarter. As you take a look at the stats here, and of course I'd like to see a little bit more running here coming up from Robinson. As we'll see 1st and 10, ball at the 34-yard line. Hand off here to Robinson as he's going to break a tackle and then only get back to the line of scrimmage there after all of that. Now ball still at the 34-yard line for 2nd and 10, I should say. They're going to go back to the ground here with Robinson. Robinson getting a few more yards there. Gets about 4 this time. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 6 coming up here. This will probably be a passing situation here. Looking probably for something short. As we'll see a pass here off the back foot here. That's going to be tipped away. As we were more worried about not getting planted into the ground in the backfield there, and we just had to get rid of it. So Georgia, oh wow, the Georgia defense gives up 3 here. As we'll see the Razorbacks now on the board here, now 10-3 here in midway through the second quarter. 1st and 10 coming up here. Audible being called here by Calhoun. He'll throw this one there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to put him there at the They're somewhere at the 47-yard line to get the first down. First and 10 coming up here for Bryce Calhoun. And he'll drop back. And again, throws a quick pass there. It's going to be a screen pass. Nice job. So nice short pass there. Again, that big gain. And gets a nice first down here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs now on the 38-yard line of the Razorbacks. And they'll get about a yard on that carry. 3rd and 6 coming up. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Bryce Calhoun here, they're trying to turn things, move things around, move guys around there. Incomplete pass, they throw that one there, and it's going to force now a punt or a field goal situation there as they will kick a field goal. 13-3 as there's 2:15 left here in the first half. Let's hand off there to Robinson. Robinson gets the carry, and he's able to get a few more yards there. I wish Robinson would just get a lot more bigger chunks of yards if he just runs the right way. And we'll see a reception there. That's going to be met, and now we'll see a 3rd down. So we'll see if we can convert here on this 3rd and 2 coming up. As Calhoun drops back in the pocket, finds a receiver. That one is going to get tipped away. It was on the fingertips as a receiver, but he ends up dropping it there. Nice job there for the defense covering the pass. We'll see now. We got a short field here as the defense really helps us out. I guess it was a turnover of some sort. And now we get the ball there inside their 20. Now the ball's now at the 4-yard line after that pass. Pass being completed. Oh no! Right in the numbers there to the defender. As that's going to be caught there. Razorbacks have the catch. That's going to be a touchback. And that is not what we need here from our Georgia quarterback. As the crowd here now, they were thinking that we were going to score here before the half. And I thought we were going to, but unfortunately, that is not the case. As we'll get now the second half here started. We do get the ball to lead off. As we'll see a handoff there. That's going to be ran there by Robinson for a few yards there. 3rd and 4 coming up. As we see a drop back. Looking. Fires this one off to the right hand side there. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be put at the 49-yard line. Nice catch there from, I believe, Evans. As usually he's on that side of the field. 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball in midfield. Play clock running down to 4 here. You got to hurry up and snap it there, Bryce. As he hands that one off to to Robinson. And Robinson almost gets the first down. He gets stopped short just of it at the 41-yard line. 2nd down, we're going to have it off to him again, and this time he's able to get to it as he gets about a gain of 4 on that play. Now we'll see 1st and 10, man in motion, hand off, and we're going to give the ball back to Robinson again. I think we just need to start passing here. Get a couple passing plays in here. We'll see 2nd and 10 coming up. As no, they're going to go back to the ground game here with Robinson. Robinson bounces off that tackle. And he's going to get down to the 27. Nice first down there for him. As I was thinking they were going to pass, but at least I thought they were going to. Ideally, I would have done that, but we'll see. Here's ball now, the 22-yard line here. 2nd and 5 coming up. You see the swapping there of the corners. As we, of course, moved around a little bit. Pass there being completed. Nice slant catch there, and that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. They move the chains here now inside the 20. As they'll be handing off again to Robinson. Robinson here trying to break off that tackle. Gets to the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 on that play. Pass there, going to be completed and cannot stay in. He gets the catch, but just veers off out of bounds there. Mark him at the 5. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Bulldogs. 4:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. Nice job there from Calhoun, seeing his man by himself there that time, and throws that one there for the first down. So the ball's now at the place at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. Up by 10 here. We're going to try to extend this lead a little bit more. Play clock down to 4. Drop back, throws that one up the middle there, and that's a touchdown. Bulldogs. As that's going to be Big Ray there. Nice job there. He finds his way in the end zone. And we tack on another 6 points there. Of course, extra point pending here. It's going to be a 20 to 3 ball game here. As we'll see, this one just nicely just put right there. It's kind of thrown behind Ray there a little bit, but nonetheless, he gets the catch, and that's going to put us extend the lead here. So now we'll see the ball near midfield. Oh, nice screen pass there. And Humphreys, or I should say Lucky, almost takes off with that one there. As now we'll see his first and 10 ball at midfield. Get hit as we throw the football there. And that's going to be incomplete. So got to do a better job there on the line there, fellas. Can't get our quarterback beat up here. You guys have been doing a good job of protecting him here. As now, 2nd and 10 coming up. Drop back here. Look, fires this one up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And I believe that was Humphreys there on the catch as he gets a new set of downs. So we're moving the ball very well here. Let's continue doing so. As we'll get hit and get dropped. And that's a loss of 11 on that play. Because they just shove us down there. 3rd and 21 coming up. As Calhoun here rolls out. Looking down the field here. And he has a man wide open, but he just overthrows it. And a little off target there. That right there could have been got us in the end zone there. So 1st and 10 here as we start the 4th and final quarter here. As now we're going on the other side of the field here. Ball on the 42-yard line here. 2nd and 4. Hand off there to Robinson. Robinson trying to find the first down marker, but it's going to be denied there, just short of a yard. So now he's looking at a 3rd and 1. Ball at the 45, caught there at the 50. And, of course, that's a gain of 5 on the play. First down here for the Bulldogs. Midfield here, as we're about to wrap up this ball game here in Athens, Sanford Field. As we'll see a change on the line here. And we'll drop back here, fires this one there. That's going to go to Humphreys. Humphreys gets the catch. And he's going to be taken there at the 32. So nice job there from Humphreys as he's getting himself open here. And it's becoming a little bit of a challenge here to see this ball being passed. And it's going to be completed. Touchdown. We are definitely challenging these corners here as Humphrey finds his way into the end zone. And the Bulldogs tack on another 6 on the board there as the senior showing off what he can do here today. We're not shying away from making some deep passes there as he's able to hold on to it. Great job. It's now 27-9. Arkansas starting to try to get back in this ball game here now, but it's, I would say, definitely too little too late. Pass now being deep. That's going to go up, and then gets incomplete. I think that was to Humphreys again. This time he couldn't get to that one as they were covering him very well that time around. Pretty solid play there from them for the defense of the Razorbacks. Pass now being thrown there. That's going to go to Humphreys, and Humphreys is just going to be running this one out into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And the Bulldogs put up another 7 points, or another 6 points on the board here, I should say. As London Humphreys finds his, second deep passing catch there. And he is able to do so there. Nice job there. And that is pretty much going to be it. As they end up winning this, the Bulldogs win this one here 24-6. Nice job there from Humphreys. 13 catches, 237 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Makes him the player of the game. Congrats there for him. As towards the end there, we were just kind of like, okay, let's just see what we can do. We've kind of warmed down some here in the running game and whatnot. Let's see what we can just dump some passes deep, and we did so there. Nice job from Calhoun, as he is going to find his way in the win column again. 34, I should say. I think I said 24-19. 34-19 is your final. And let's see here, 22 first downs there for us, 10 for them. Total offense 424 to 220. Rushing 23 carries, 85 yards, no rush touchdowns for us. 26 carries, 26 yards. Wow, for Arkansas. Nice job there from the defense. Of course, passing attempts there, 22 of 34 for us, 4 touchdowns. They were 16 of 26, and a touchdown there for the Razorbacks. Third down conversions, we were at 40%. They were at 33. And of course, we did take, both teams did take some opportunities there, fourth downs there. We were 1 for 1 at 100%. Turnovers, we were of course -1 because we did picked off there in the end zone. Boy. But hey, it is what it is. There you see Bryce Calhoun, 22 of 34, 339. He completed 64% of his passes. Also, he had 4 touchdowns and, of course, that interception. Robinson, over 100 yards for the day for him, but nothing in the end zone there, which I find a little depressing there. Humphreys, 13 carries, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Player of the game. Ray, 5 catches for 42 and a touchdown, and Evans, 2 catches for 55 yards and a touchdown there for him. So I wish we could throw to those guys even more so there, but they were just locking down those 2 there towards the end there. And then of course, obviously, they're getting wise of us getting to London or Humphreys, but we were able to squeak in that last one there and got him a touchdown there. So, but there you see the defensive numbers there. Of course, they've been doing their thing. They've for the most part here, they've been solid all. Not very well for the most part, being pretty much consistent, but for the most part being solid of really helping us out here. Of course, we've had a couple games there where they didn't play so well, like that game there against A&M. But nonetheless, this defense has been really good to have, and really doing a great job there protecting us with the lead and stuff for the most part here for the season. Take a look at the rest of the numbers there. Defensively, there you see for the little piggies there. You guys can pause the video and check those out if you guys want to. But overall, this was a great performance here for this team, especially for Calhoun. Like I said, with the exception of the interception there, he pretty much had a pretty clean game. Pretty nice tight little game, and of course got that victory there. So there you see Road Dog upgrade now to gold. So nice. That's going to be even more helpful now when we play on the road. And here we are, getting ready for probably the game of the season here. And that'll be against number 24, Florida. Yes, it's the classic Georgia versus Florida in the, what is it called? The world's biggest cocktail party there in Jacksonville. So we'll play in that game. That'll be our first time we ever play in this game here before. Should be fun. As we're currently 8-0, and of course taking on the 5-3 Florida Gators there, who are currently 3-2 in the SEC. We're currently 5-0. So there's going to be a lot on the line here for this one here. A lot of trash talk leading up to this game, especially between these two schools who have a rich history in this matchup here, especially playing there in Jacksonville. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you're looking forward to the next episode, please leave a like as well. Of course, hit that bell notification if you guys want to be notified and should be notified of this this series. And of course, any videos here on this channel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. That helps us out a lot here. And the growth of the channel is just continuing to grow. And I want to thank everybody that has already done so there. Thank you guys so much. But again, get the word out there about the channel and about these series and stuff. Having a lot of fun playing this as well. So even more so on the new game as well, College Football 26. So look forward to content of that. We got content spread out throughout the this channel and also on the main channel over on ESGNet. And definitely go help out that channel as well. Get the word out, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification over there as well. So, but again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more as we get ready for the biggest cocktail party of the year. Can we go to Jacksonville and pick up a win? Let's see if we can do so coming up in the next video. As always, let's go, Bulldog Nation. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.